Now that we have our starting point and our starting point, let's start to track. My suggestion is highlight the mask and go to the tracker. There are several different methods here, but I believe we need to do position and scale and rotation. Skew may also be necessary. I'll start to track backwards from the current point. It's doing pretty well, but I notice it's starting to elongate the top. So let's pull that in, keep it a little tighter. My suggestion then is twirl this down and remove a few of those keyframes in between. This way, you'll see it's good, and then it evolves. Let's keep tracking to the left. Select the mask path and keep going. Now, if it starts to get too long, just click on an individual point. Shift clicking will usually do it. Nudge it in. And select some of the keyframes and delete. Again, as we go through, we get a pretty good idea of what's happening. Let's keep tracking. Select the mask and let it continue. Now it's looking good, except it's getting a little bit rough there. Just the top is getting too elongated. So shift click to select the points, and I can nudge these around. This particular scene is tough because of all of the lateral movement side to side. That's working better, but we'll need to select some of these frames and delete them. And select mask and continue tracking. Looks good. Let's come back to that first point, zoom out a little bit, and track forward. Looks good, and as the bike goes off the frame, tracks it nicely till it gets to the very end there, when it completely disappears. So we can delete these frames and go forward, select the mask, and just nudge it into place. Let's drag through. Looks good, and follows the object off. All right, we've got a pretty good selection there that looks quite accurate. Let's move on to the content-aware fill.